right, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get more customers online for your service business using a sales funnel. So today is a little bit different. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know normally we do a screen share, but today I'm actually on the whiteboard because this video is actually going to be about eyebrow threading, but I wanted to show you the framework so that you could take this same exact strategy and apply it into your business. And if you like the funnel that I diagram and outline for you here today, then you can always grab a free template by clicking the link in the description below. Of course, when it comes to funnels, I personally use Clickfunnels, so if that's something that you use, great. If not, then you can always give it a try for free and decide for yourself if that's something that you like or don't like. All right, so first and foremost, in order to get more customers online, you are going to need an offer. And this is actually where most businesses fail, and typically why most business owners complain that ad cost is too expensive and things like that. And it's not your fault. It's just that nobody has really kind of laid out for you how to make a really awesome offer, and then what is the strategy behind making that offer so that your business can remain profitable. And that's actually a part of what we're going to discuss today when we get more into the funnel. So if you don't have an offer, make one up. Find a competitor, model what they're doing, improve on it, but you have to have an offer. And really one of the key parts of this game is just testing tons and tons of offers to figure out which ones are actually the best in terms of attracting new customers to your business. So number one, we need an offer. It took me about 5 minutes to put this offer together, and trust me guys, I think you could tell I don't know anything about eyebrow threading. So I'm going to start throwing some stuff out there. If you are familiar with eyebrow threading, listen, don't at me, all right? I don't know anything about it, okay? We just sort of put this together, but I would imagine that by being an expert in your niche and knowing your field, that you guys will be able to just crush it in terms of what you're going to do. So number one, you have to have an offer. For this particular funnel that I'm going to diagram, our starting offer is a 51% off discount for a $6 eyebrow threading. So let's jump into the funnel, okay? So the first page is going to be what is called an opt-in page. All right, this page has a headline, then we have a little picture, a video, then we have a timer, and then we have a button, okay? And again, this was 51% off, okay? Now this headline usually advertises the offer. So this would say, get your eyebrow threading for 51% off or whatever it is, something that's really gonna grab their attention. Then we want a picture or a video. Then we want to have a timer. Now the cool thing about this timer is that you have two options. Number one, you can just set it as a 10-minute timer and let it run. And psychologically, when we see timers, it just sort of motivates us to take action quicker. Or if you have a deadline, let's say you're running this for 48 hours, then you can actually put a 48-hour timer there, and then it'll count down to when it expires and then kills the page. But that's totally up to you. And then we have our button. This is a call to action. Yes, I want this awesome thing, okay? Now, when they click this button, it's gonna then open a pop-up, and this is where we grab the first little tidbit of information. So, right, we have name, email, phone, and then we have another button that's going to take them to the order page. Now the reason why we do this is because not everyone's going to buy, but even though not everyone's buying, this is actually going to allow us to be able to collect their contact information, build our business list, right, our book of business, be able to build that up and have people that we can continually market to for free over time. So this way you're not wasting any type of traffic that you're generating. You're being able to generate leads along the way. Now, I want to address something really quick because I may lose some people or have lost some people when they heard 51% off and you're thinking, whoa, that's going to kill my business. We're never going to be able to be profitable. Just watch the rest of the video as I break this down, because the person who I got this offer from in my area is absolutely crushing it, and they've been running this offer forever. And the reason why they are running this is because they're never going to get rich or be profitable selling $6 eyebrow threadings, okay? But just stick with me and I'll explain better here as we go along. It'll make way more sense. So anyways, you go next from this pop-up, now they're on the order page. So this is the order page where they actually buy. And there's two things that you're gonna have on this page. You should have your main offer, which is a $6 eyebrow threading, right? And then we wanna have something called an order bump. An order bump is like when you were before COVID, right? When you would go to the grocery store and as you're checking out, They have all of those candies and snacks and magazines and different things, kind of impulse buys that you can buy on the way out of the checkout. That's what an order bump is. So what I had just kind of wrote down as an order bump was like an eyebrow tint service, right? So I'm gonna do IB tint, and that was like $45. Okay. Now again, I don't know if these things go together, if you would even do them back to back. Don't at me. Okay. But this right here, about 20% of the people take. So this is something that's going to increase your average cart value on every sale that you make. So again, it's just a quick little impulse buy. Now, this is the beauty of a funnel, and this is where websites simply, or let me say traditional websites, don't get the job done, because on a traditional website, number one, there's no order bump, but number two, this is where the process stops. You've sold one $6 eyebrow threading. Kudos, good for you, right? No. So look, now with a funnel, once they process this transaction, we can now send them through a series of upsells. And this is fully automated. No awkward conversations asking if they want more. None of that just weird stuff, right? This is fully automated, and this message is consistent 100% of the time. So you put your best message here, and it's like having the world's greatest salesperson that just delivers the strongest pitch over and over and over again. So what I would do here, and we're just going to call this upsell number one. What I would do here is I'm going to give them more of the thing they just bought, right? They just bought it. Why not get more? So let's say we're going to give them 2 more, okay? Then we're going to send them into upsell number, oh, sorry about that, guys. Bro. Did I really forget to cut off Facebook calls during this training? Now, once we've sold them 2 more, or at least offered them 2 more, then we're going to offer them our next upsell. So this is upsell number 2. And this was for something called a hydro facial, right? And this was listed as a $175 service. Okay, so hopefully now you're starting to see the direction that we're going with this, because the hardest sell to make is always the first one. But after they've made a purchase, they're more receptive to buy. They've already taken the first step. We just have to put our products and services in front of them. So now we're offering a hydrofacial at $175. Then, and this is where we get into some real magical stuff. How many of you hate starting every month at 0, right? Well, what if you could have your own monthly reoccurring membership program? And if you don't have one, again, make one up. But now we can offer some type of monthly reoccurring thing here. So we don't have to start every month at 0. We can get them whatever that service package is going to be, get them to go ahead and commit to it up front, auto billing, beautiful, very easy, very simple. And then the final upsell, and this is just kind of like swinging for the fences, you know, maybe 3 to 5% of people are going to take this, but this is going to be what I would call just a super premium type of deal. Okay, so this is just whatever, just a really big kind of package. And the one that I saw there was $4.99 for something called micro blading, which again, I have no idea what that is. I don't even know if you do that together, whatever, but you guys get the point. You can do this in your business. You start on purpose with a low ticket offer, something that's irresistible to get people to want to start buying from you. They buy the thing. We get it. You're never going to grow or scale your business selling your services at 50% off, but that's not the point. You're doing that just to acquire the customer, to build your book of business, because the things that you really want to sell them are your more expensive services, your more monthly recurring services, and obviously your really high ticket sort of premium type services. So the people that get this are able to run ads and acquire leads and customers and grow and scale their business because they're not worried about what's happening on the front end. They're focused about what's happening here on this back end. And when you learn this and master this in your business, you will be unstoppable, because literally you will be able to put out offers, pay for ads, pay for traffic, wherever you're getting your traffic from. You'll be able to do that basically at no cost, because this is essentially a break even at worst, and make all of this profit on the back end, acquire the customer, and get them to continue to come back. And so this is the funnel in terms of how you would set that up. Of course, the next thing is traffic, and we kind of hinted at that a little bit. But when you do this, you can run traffic from wherever you want. If you're not doing this and it costs you $6 to get a customer, and you're selling them something that is $6 or less, then you're actually losing money, because you don't have anything on the back end to pad that. But when you do this, you can run traffic from whatever your favorite traffic source is. So whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Google, Pinterest, TikTok, I mean, it really doesn't matter. You're sending them here to this offer, they buy, and then the rest of this is all profit on the back end. And what you should expect is about 10 to 15 people, about 15% of people to take this, 15% of people to take this, somewhere between 7 and 10% of people to take this, and then 3 to 5% of people taking that. You guys can run your own numbers. I'm not gonna make this video really crazy long getting into what this looks like if 100 people buy, but I would definitely recommend you guys running those numbers for yourself just to have an idea. But this is the power of using a funnel in your service business. So if you like this video, it's super necessary that you like, comment, and subscribe, so that way you can get notifications every time I release a video like this, and hopefully it's something that you can always use and implement in your business in some way. And don't forget, if you want a copy of this funnel template, the one that I just kind of diagrammed out here on the whiteboard, click the link in the description below, because you can go and pick it up there for free. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. Thanks again, and until the next time, peace.